Hello and welcome back to more Boruto. I am here with my reaction to episode 50. If you want to watch this video unedited, make sure you head on over to my website, suzilu.co.uk, and become a VIP member. VIP members get access to all the videos early. They also get access to VIP only series. They get access to my VIP only Discord, so nobody else is allowed into my Discord, only VIPs are allowed in there. And of course, the VIPs will get a shout out in my videos. We have a VIP of the day, so I hope to see you over there.
Oh, what? Where's Lord Seventh?
Oh, he's over with the feudal lord today. Thought I'd make my way through as much of this work as possible.
Hey, Shikamaru sitting, in that chair. Looks kind of good.
I just came by to drop off the report on our last mission.
Why don't you put it in the box over there?
Sure thing.
Do you know what I don't understand, though? Is there really no one that can help them? Really?
It's our responsibility because we're in charge of the test this time. Every village is sending their VIPs, so there's a mountain of prep work to do.
Seems like things are just gonna get busier.
It's busy already.
Oh man, we are gonna get to meet so many new people. I'm nervous.
The tuning exams, huh?
Yes, boy! I'm sorry. I'm just so excited to see the fights. Okay, and I'm really excited to see how the next generation do it. They're growing up in a completely different world where it's not all just about being a shinobi. So I hope that we can see different styles, I guess is what I'm trying to say. In regards to like Denki, for example, like he's more of like the laptop nerd. So I'd like to see how that would work against like Boruto, for example, because you never know.
Passing the tuning exam is the only way to rise to the level of team captain. It also means you bear the responsibility for unsuccessful missions and your subordinates' injuries or deaths.
Oh my gosh. Can we not even talk about deaths just yet? I don't feel like my children are ready for this.
Shino Sensei himself taught this year's slate of rookies with some of the most problematic students we've had in years. Boruto in particular has been getting into trouble since the very day of the entrance ceremony.
Yes, but look who our Hokage is. Boruto has potential.
Boruto Uzumaki! Boruto Uzumaki, are you here?
The minutes ticked by and still he wasn't showing up. Just when people were starting to talk, something unbelievable happened.
Oh my gosh. How can we forget? He literally arrived in style. And he hates his dad. He just wanted to take him off of the rock. Why not?
Boruto Uzumaki has arrived on the scene, you know?
I'd love to know what Naruto grilled him about in regards to that. Because he was definitely embarrassed.
That stunt of his was the worst incident in the history of the Academy. If getting into mischief is the sign of a good Hokage, Boruto will easily surpass Lord Seven.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it though. But I feel like Naruto's been doing an amazing job as a Hokage, but he really wanted it, you know?
But once he met Boruto, he decided he did want to become a ninja.
You mean Denki from my team? I didn't know that happened.
How could you not know about it?
I know, everybody knows about that. Poor Denki.
Iwabe was really frustrated. He had the physical skills, but his grades were so low back then that he kept having to repeat.
But if I have to, I'll take you on.
Oh, this was such a good fight between Iwabe and Boruto. I just love the fact though that everyone's had some sort of beef with Boruto and then they end up being friends afterwards. I mean, how is that even possible? Because whenever I have beef with someone, we just end up like arguing and then we don't talk ever again. What is it about Boruto?
Well, you rarely went to observe the students while they were training at the academy, Udon.
I was busy and had a lot of things to do. And sometimes it's better to not have any prior contact or information that might cloud your judgment.
That sounds like an excuse to me, sir.
Well, that is because of his perseverance. After all, he was willing to accept Tenki's help in order to get through the subjects he was weak in.
I'm not riding on the Hokage's coattails!
It's exactly why Boruto hates Naruto. Because Naruto, well, I was gonna say, I don't remember Konohamaru hating on his Gramps this much when he was the Hokage. But Boruto just has this thing in his head, right? He just hates Naruto and the attention. But he's the biggest attention seeker in the entire bloody show.
What's the matter, Shino?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, are we forgetting what happened to Shino? It wasn't a good thing.
I figured we would turn their confrontation into a ninjutsu battle at the new school to help them understand the different strengths and weaknesses everyone has. All right. Ready?
Was this the one where they had to like climb to the top of the tower or something and someone summoned for the first time? Yeah, I think that was the episode where somebody summoned and it was pretty bad.
Traps were set in order to make it feel like a genuine battle. In hindsight, I regret that they may have been a bit too powerful.
Wasn't that part of the reason that the building was destroyed?
I mean, you're not really saying too much about... He's like, oh, regardless.
And then, the girls got the upper hand at first, and backed the boys into a corner. It was do or die, so Boruto's shadow clones used their taijutsu to get on the roof.
I think Shikadai... Yeah, I'm looking at the team right there, and I'm thinking Mitsuki, Shikadai, and Boruto would have made such a good team. But I understand that they had to have a lady in there as well.
Don't tell me it was...
Yup, you guessed it. It was Nue. Still, I don't believe Boruto was successful with his summoning. It's more like his chakra went haywire, and some of it flowed into the outside world. Just a coincidence, really. I didn't even understand what it was at the time.
So wait a minute, Boruto summoned Nue when that was actually the other girls' summon. Is that what they just said? Because that's really confusing to me otherwise.
No.
Danzo's Dark Legacy. Nue.
I couldn't believe such a thing still existed.
I couldn't believe that we're this far into this show and I'm still hearing the name Donzo, however you want to say it. It's a disgusting person and disgusting name. That's it.
We have to thank Lord Sixth, Sai, and the Barrier team for their efforts. Because of them, the worst-case scenario was averted. But it was still a close call.
And to think the daughter of Tanaki Shigaraki, Sumire Kake, brought it into the village.
And to think, yeah, I remember that. So Mitsuki actually wanted to take her out because he didn't care. And Boruto was like, nah, we can't do that sort of thing. So that was the first time that we kind of seen like very two different personalities. And I think that in the future, Mitsuki and Boruto, they will clash. I mean, when Orochimaru is close to Mitsuki, it's kind of a given that Boruto and him will clash in future.
Boruto and the others aren't affected by old prejudices and have accepted Sumire completely. Having them as friends has been her salvation, so there's no need to worry about her anymore.
Oh, I like how shy Boruto gets around her. I feel like she gets really shy around him too. I definitely see, when they're older, maybe some kind of a love story going on between those two. And I don't want to say it's just because of her hair color, but kind of is.
That event was unimportant.
For real?
The incident united them. It raised morale of the students. They accepted each other. They became better friends, and they began to work more diligently.
Everything definitely changed after that moment. They went from trainees, as far as I'm concerned, to like full-on ninjas. And I know that they're not technically, but they have gotten so much stronger since then.
Inojin Yamanaka. He's mastered the Super Beast Scroll Jutsu perfected by Sai.
But like Sai, he can be very sarcastic, which could earn him some enemies. It would be great if he could tone that down.
No. He will never tone that down. Mainly because Sai will never tone that down, and that's his father, so...
The members of my team work hard as well.
Earthstyle! Mud Wall!
I actually think that his team are very close to being my favorite team. Yeah, I think I'm just really excited to see where they go from here. Especially with Denki and when he was training Iwabi. Yeah, I'm really excited for that team.
He is proficient in taijutsu, works very hard, and gets excellent grades.
But in regard to his mental toughness, he has a long way to go.
Denki Kaminariman.
Oh, I forgot that Denki actually had the clothing of Metal Lee. I think at some point, everyone needs to have the clothing of Lee. Do you remember when Naruto got dressed up like Lee and Might Guy? Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
And finally, there's Konohamaru's team of troublemakers.
They're not troublemakers.
Just one of them is a troublemaker, that's all. Although Mitsuki.
He's already mastered countless types of jutsu. Wind-style breakthrough.
Yeah, if I had to pick a favorite in Konohamaru's team, I'm gonna say that it's Mitsuki, then Boruto, then Sarada. I'm not keen on Sarada, and I hate this because I loved Sakura. I was not a Sakura hater, only sometimes. There's something about Sarada that I'm just like, oh, she's just moany and annoying, and like, even though she, I'd say she's closer to Sasuke than Sakura, but she's my lowest on that team.
Take this! Lethal Boruto Stream!
And finally, Boruto Uzumaki. He has a lot of issues. However, in terms of ninjutsu, taijutsu, and intellect...
What a thing to say in the beginning. And let's talk about Boruto. He has a lot of issues. That's so mean. But he's a cutie. And because of his personality, he's warmed so many people around him.
So obviously he'll be taking the Chunin exams, right? Konohamaru?
Excuse me? That's a yes. Of course he will be. This is no joke. Why the pause?
You're not gonna let him take the Chunin exams?
What?
I haven't made my final decision yet, but I'm on the fence about it.
How can you be on the fence about it? He's strong.
He doesn't want people to think of him only as the son of the great Hokage, so he tries to show up his father all the time. If any other kid acted like that, you'd expect him to fail miserably. But he has this unusual knack of overcoming every setback and obstacle in his way.
So then why bother keeping him back then? Let him move forward.
But in each case, he was lucky to come out ahead. To become more powerful, it's essential for shinobi to face strength that totally outmatches their own.
Okay, well this is the perfect opportunity then. Let him go.
Come on. That's all the more reason they need to take the Chunin exams. And if they can't cut it there, then maybe they'll realize how naive they are.
No way. The exam could crush them. They might never fully recover.
Huh?
No, I don't agree. Also, guy's dead in the corner.
I just can't do it.
Whoops. I guess I came at exactly the wrong time. Actually, Konohamaru needs help with the dilemma, Hanabi.
I don't understand why this is a dilemma. Like, he needs to seriously just get over this.
You get what I'm getting at, Hanabi.
How in the world did we end up like this?
Oh, I get you all right. Just the mere thought of something happening to Boruto fills me with worry and unrelenting dread.
I thought she was gonna say fills me with joy.
Whenever we see each other, he calls me Big Sis, and it's just the sweetest thing ever.
That reminds me of something else about him. It makes me so happy when he calls me Big Bro Konohamaru.
So he's terrified that something might happen to Boruto. He's adorable.
The only reason you don't want to let him take the tuning exam is because you're overprotective.
Fine, call me overprotective.
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't you gonna say anything, Udon?
Maybe tomorrow. I think there's been too much drunk currently.
I suggest discussing this when everyone's sober.
You're on our side, right, Shino? Come on. Here, have a little drink.
No thanks, I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, come on. I want to see what happens when you get drunk. Just once.
Have a drink with us.
I thought when you got older, you were supposed to be more mature.
Hey, why do you ask?
Isn't the reason Shino-sensei doesn't drink because...
Yeah, it's because he can't control the insects inside of him.
Oh no, the bugs are gonna come out! Yuck!
Sensei, get a hold of Star!
Ulvis didn't even answer any of our questions.
What? You mean Shino's insects are out of control? What the heck is going on?
Well, he had a bit too much alcohol, and someone needs to get the raid.
What do you mean he's been discussing the tuning exams? Since this afternoon? It doesn't matter. I'm heading out there right now.
I can't believe that would even be a conversation. Like, at the end of the day, you can be fond of someone, you can love someone, but you can't stop them from living their dreams, Konohamaru. Like, that's not a thing, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm glad that was probably a filler episode. I kind of felt it was very fillerish. Boruto is definitely going to compete in the tuning exams. Like, could you imagine Konohamaru going up to him and being like, listen, I love it when you call me Big Brother Konohamaru. Like, if anything happened to you, like, oh. Like, Boruto would be like, control yourself, sir. Like, you need to control yourself. So, I will check the filler list. I don't think there's any other fillers after that one. So, we're back on track for tomorrow's reaction. I think what I liked about that episode was it kind of gave me a chance to do a different style video here today. So, while it was a reaction, it gave me a chance to get my thoughts out a bit more in regards to things that have already happened in the show. So more like a review style video today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun for me to go back through the key elements that we have had so far in Boruto. And now we're so ready. Come on, give us the tuning exams. How long are you gonna make me wait? I want to throw out some predictions in the next couple of episodes, but I want to meet some more VIPs from the other villages first. Okay, thank you so much for watching my reaction to this episode. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.